All right, we are at Burkemont Baptist Church, but we're getting ready to go up on Burkemont Mountain and up to what's called Walker Top Mountain. And my brother Tom and I rode up here yesterday, and it was just really pretty. And it was clearer yesterday than it is today. It's a little bit hazy today, but I still think when we're up there among the leaves, it'll be really nice. I just thought it was a beautiful drive, and he enjoyed seeing it. So Nikki's going to go up here and turn left, and then you're going to go where that white truck's going over there,
okay.
baby.
Oh.
I'll put my, yeah, you gotta hold that for just a second. I'll put this out.
Under the bus and die, under the bus and die.
Singing in tongues. All right.
I am not singing in tongues. I'm singing under the bus. We also have our fluff dog with us today.
We do have Hendrix with us.
By the way, Burkemont Baptist right there has a massive, gorgeous playground that I would love to have played on as a kid. I'm still thinking about going and sliding down those slides because that is a massive playground. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at all this. Look at all these rental homes.
There's a venue up here that I've shot weddings and other events at. I'm trying to remember, I think it's called Hidden Hill Resort or something like that. And so they have a gate up where you can't see it, but I'm going to include some video I shot. Oh, we're going toward the prison by mistake.
Oh, okay. Well,
I took you down the wrong road. Well, we're seeing the prison over here.
Okay, let's get turned around.
How did I mess that up? Okay.
I don't know. You told me to turn down this road.
My bad. I am so sorry. So anyway, you're getting to see where the prison is in the beautiful fall foliage. We'll turn around here just in a minute.
Yeah, because they're going to be like, who's them people with a camera on top of their car?
Camera on top of the car.
Riding over to the prison.
So yeah, I used to do prison. Do turn in here,
Can
baby.
I turn in here?
Turn in here,
Okay.
spin around, and come back out.
Oh, I smell a lot of onions.
Yeah. I don't know
You smell that?
I don't know what that is. Yeah, ramps or something. Just turn around when you get a chance.
All right.
I used to do prison ministry up here. It's been a while, but we did that for a good little bit. Yeah.
They just shouldn't have
You're
robbed
going to go right up to the prison instead of turning around. I understand why you didn't do it. You're crazy, girl.
I am not
look
crazy.
Look at all that barbed wire. It's crazy. That's insane.
You will get cut up. You're trying to get up out of there.
It was young men that were in there. Foothills Correctional Institutions. I've been in there many times.
It just looks like it hurts, don't it?
Yeah, it looks awful. And is the high-rise gone? They tore it down, I think.
I smell a whole lot of onion right now.
They used to have a big high-rise thing over there, and it's gone.
Wonder which way he's going.
Probably where you're going. Yeah, you're going to have to turn left and go around in there. Got pretty, like Yoshino cherries blooming out here in the fall. Man, look at that.
It sure
blooming.
is.
That is insane.
All right, Mr. Man.
Go left, my bad. I thought I got turned around a little bit there at Burkemont. So we might cut some of this out, or we might leave it. I don't know. So yeah, I didn't want to. I'm shooting everything with an Insta360 X5 camera, which I've used the X4 for a while, and I'm recording in the vehicle here. We're inside a Toyota Highlander, and I'm using I think it's called an M1 microphone from Zoom. And where we're trying to go is up on top of that mountain. I can zoom in a little bit; it'll be pixelated, but up there's where that venue is, and we're going to go up there if I can tell Nikki the right way to get up there.
Did you and Tom ride over to the prison yesterday? Or
No.
you had been here?
Oh, Tom had been here many times, because he worked.
Doing pickups.
Yeah, pickups and stuff. Tom worked for the North Carolina Department of Corrections, different kinds of jobs over the years. Yep, I told you to go wrong way. Go past Burkemont Baptist, and then we'll turn and go left here. And then we'll go the next road. I'm crazy.
You're not crazy. Stop saying that.
I'm a little crazy.
You're not crazy. Stop professing you're under the bus. The ones who follow the Lamb. Okay, what do? The ones who follow the Lamb. Revelations 14:14.
Listen at you. all Bible scholarly. Now, how am I missing this? It's up here, ain't it? Yeah, right here is the road we take. Dang, that dude was an easy rider, wasn't he? Here we go, Poco Rhythm Mountain Retreat. So that's the place where they ride horses. They take kids up there and go horse riding. That's a pretty place over there. There's some gorgeous homes up on this hill. I have there's a fire tower up here when we get to the very tip top of the mountain, and I've got video somewhere or another, probably on YouTube, where I've gone up there. I think I flew a drone around it, so I've got a video somewhere where we climbed that fire tower, at least as far up as it would let you go. Today's November 6th, I think. Here in Burke County, the sort of the peak week down here in the foothills is usually the first or second week of November. Up in the Parkway, it's sometimes about the second or third week of October. We're a little bit lower elevation. I would say Burkemont Mountain is, I don't know, maybe about 3,000 feet, 2,800 feet, something like that. We ought to check our phone and see when we get up there and see what it tells us how high we are.
When they said unto me, let us go
into the house of the Lord. That's what was on the scrolling thing there, wasn't it? I've got a little windsock on this microphone. I hope it's reducing the... that's all right. You leave them down. It feels great. Hendrix is in the back behind us.
He likes his window completely down no matter how cold it is. He likes to have that head out in the wind.
When you get up here, there'll be the leaves are so numerous that we're shooting in 8K with this camera, but it'll look kind of blurry because everything will blur together. So maybe we don't have anything behind us, so maybe some spots we can just stop for a second and let y'all see just how pretty the leaves are. Because it's hard to see when you're going through millions of leaves and it's trying to dedicate pixels to them.
Test for the Highlander to see how it does.
Yep.
Of course, now we drove it up and down the mountain, and it's from
spruce pine.
Right, but it was used in spruce pine with your mom, so it'll do fine. I guess I could go down to lower gear on some of this, but last time I was here, the road wasn't this nicely painted, so this is newly painted.
Look how pretty just all the yellows and the oranges and all are.
God paints so well, don't
It is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
It just gets prettier the higher up you go.
And there's nobody riding this like they do the Parkway.
Nope.
You might be telling people a secret that they'll get up here and absolutely just inundate the hill with people. Of course, it ain't a secret. So many people come up and have events up here.
Yeah, they do a lot of events. And like I say, there's weddings and things, parties. Although the hidden hill is for sale. Well, we saw just recently. I think so, unless they've sold it already.
I don't know. I saw it recently online for sale. I don't know if it still is. quiet back there. Make sure he's still
He's got his nose stuck out the window. If I had a camera in the car, I could show you, but the dog is totally enjoying this. It's quite a windy little road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad though.
You got a couple of kind of kissy butt curves up here toward the top.
It's all right. I still wouldn't mind living up here.
It's not bad.
I would just, if you're working down the mountain on a really bad snowy, icy day,
Yeah.
you'd need to be on down the mountain.
Yep.
But other than that,
I'm sure there's probably half a dozen days a year that it can be bad, you know. Boy, this is pretty right here.
to have this business up here, you'd have to have food deliveries and food trucks coming up here.
I know.
Oh man, I would want this route and a food truck to get up here.
And you know, I can imagine one bad thing is if people wanted to drink, if they wanted alcohol up here.
And they're coming off this
And they're
thing.
coming off this mountain at night, that would be bad, you know. That would be one downside to it for sure. My favorite house up here is coming up in a little bit.
I know, it's around this curve here, if I remember right.
It's up here on the left in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're still a little ways from it.
You know, it's, there's actually a couple of houses really
There's
nice.
some pretty ones. Here's the Poco Rhythm, they call it.
It's a horse ranch. Is
It's
that
a
what
little
you
horse
said?
ranch. Yeah, there's actually a kind of a big, you have to, on the way back you can see it better, but big long road leading out to it. It's a place where they have horses. Or they used to, I guess they still do. And as I can recall, they'd have kids go up and ride. There's a kind of cool place. Boy, it's a steep drive, but look
Oh,
at that.
heavens, no.
Look at that place up there. It's crazy.
No. That's steeper than the road.
Yeah. So this will be a one-way up, one-way back kind of thing. So on the way back, we'll be seeing the same thing we see going up, just maybe different, better angles or a little different light. I think it's worth recording either way. Here's the hidden hill. Hidden hill to the right. Can't go up there, I reckon. No, look, the gate's open today. I'll be darned.
Yeah, but they might be having
Yeah.
an event.
We won't go up there. Usually the gate's not open.
Remember, you did a video shoot for somebody.
Yep.
Let me let this car pass.
Yep.
Because they're just behind us this morning going by.
Yeah, we did.
So that's for sale right there.
That is that piece of land.
Yeah, Fonta Flora.
I did the Walker Top Mountain video up here for them to sell their real estate. Can't remember the guy's name, Brad something. Really nice guy.
And we always said when we were up here doing that that you would model your studio after the building that he
That's
had.
right. Yeah, there's a
on
nice
that property.
nice studio up here.
So here, look at here.
This place, yeah, go slow around
Oh,
here.
I like that sign for their house.
And their view's amazing looking.
Oh, look at these 2 houses right here.
It's a house and a barn.
I wonder if they got 2 addresses there.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it is 2 houses.
It
My
is.
bad.
It's 2 addresses.
It's pretty.
There it is. Ain't that it? The gated.
No, it's further on up. You have to go around those 2 really sharp curves at the very top.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
an old cabin up there.
Yeah.
And for some reason I thought that old cabin was a church. The place looks like a camp revival meeting type, like shed type, not shed, but what do you call it? It's like a cover place there, where like picnic shelters or something. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just I don't know, some party place or something. But the old cabin up here at the very top in a few minutes is it must go back 100 years old.
Well, we looked it up one time, and it
Did we?
does. Yes. Last time we were up here, it does.
Now, you weren't with me the one time I got up here and a turkey got in front of me. It would not come out in front of me. It just walked down the middle of the road. I'll show you where it's at.
You know what that means?
It would not get out of my way.
It's not used to being around a lot of people and stuff.
It didn't care. I followed it for probably 150 yards and just walked in the middle of the road, and I said, I can't get past this turkey. I wasn't going to run it over.
The only way that I'd live up here is if I didn't work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
or
want
you
to
only had to
travel.
work, sporadically or something.
I would not want to be up here. Just my property up here sitting by itself all the time. And me at work. My puppy here, no.
It is kind of, a lot of people don't realize that the Morganton area, here's this big turn. This little house has got a cool little situation.
It sure does.
Cool little place here. And this curve's pretty big, but there's one even worse than that coming up here in a minute. But so once you get to this point, you're headed up on what's called Walker Top. The mountain we were on is called Burkemont Mountain. I think I'm telling that right. I think when you get to this point, you're headed up on what's called Walker Top. And there's one of those big Empress-looking trees, like what we got at the house.
I don't need to do this into any kind of low gear. I think it'll be.
Yeah, you're fine. It'll be fine.
Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah, because that one back there seemed worse to me.
You thought that was worse than this one?
Because you have to turn to the right. You can't see over the vehicle. This one I can see to the left of me.
This little straight area we're getting ready to go into is where that turkey wouldn't let me by. Well,
oh, really?
Yeah, not here. It's on up a little further. But he just walked out in the road in front of me, and then just walked right down the middle of the road, and I had to I think I've got video of it from when I was up here. I think I shot it with a GoPro because I couldn't believe that turkey wouldn't get out of the way.
Now that you talked about it, you need to go find it.
I need to find that video.
So people can see it.
Boy, look, it's just prettier and prettier the further you go on up. Lots of yellows up here.
Congrats. No trespassing. Well, it's a very well-maintained road.
Yeah, it's a nice road to be this high up on a mountain. But what I was going to say is, I don't think a lot of people realize Morganton is kind of out in the middle of the wilderness. I mean, there's, you're down in the valley there, but it's surrounded by...
You're on the cusp of the South Mountains.
South Mountains to the south, and then the Glenville Gorge and all that.
Yeah.
All that wilderness up to the north of you. So Burke counties are very rustic, kind of, outdoor people love Burke County. This is where the turkey was, right here. It'd be funny if one come out again and wouldn't let us go by.
I wish it would. I wish it would say, there he is, again. Let's walk in front of him. That would be funny. Here's that building.
Yep, that's that barn.
And we always said that you would look.
It would be great to...
Yeah.
great model for a studio. So I'm assuming they've built a number of houses up here since I've been. That's probably 3 or 4 years ago I did that.
Look,
Shoot, yeah, this is.
Floor's got some for sale.
Yep, this is
that's
the gate. Yeah, you had to have
Walker Top Mountain.
code to
so
do it.
Here's the cabin.
Cabin, church, whatever it is, and you just turn around right here.
Yeah. Last time there was a lady sitting here. I think she was camping out.
There's more private land back through there, so we're not going to go out
so
that
folks,
way.
if you did come up here, look at that graveyard.
Yeah, there's a
Look
graveyard.
how
I think that has to have been an old church.
Is. Well, we looked it up. It was, but look at that graveyard. How old?
Yeah, that graveyard's goes way back into the 1800s.
So how did these folks? Where did they get they grew their food?
There must have been a lot more houses
other
up here at some point.
Yes, other houses.
Maybe I've never gone back in through yonder, but maybe.
Yeah, we did.
Did we
Last
go way
time
back
we
in
accidentally drove into them people's yard. And the fence is new. The fence I don't remember last time. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't remember that being up there.
So this is it. You
and
turn around.
there was a lady sitting right here.
She
was home. She was, I think, homeless.
You can see the fire tower up ahead of us there, just kind of through the trees.
I wish you still had the code to that, but I'd like to go look at that building.
I have it somewhere, but I ain't gonna. Yeah.
So Fonta Flora.
Unless they changed it.
Hold on. Western North Carolina Real Estate has some stuff up there for sale, but that barn right there. Or not barn, it's a studio of some type.
It's like a house, I guess, like a barn dominion, but
there
boy, it's real stylish
really
looking.
Liked it.
Yeah, when you get up there and can see the front of it, it looks great. I did want to look on my phone and see how high we are here.
Oh.
Just curious.
Let me put my hazards on in case.
Let's see. I have to go to.
Are you having fun?
I know how to do it.
Do you have fun doing this?
You have to go to the compass. The compass says we are 2,790 feet here. 2,790 where we sit. So probably it's about 2,900 feet at the very top.
Let's see if there was a compass on here.
Might be about 3,000 feet where the fire tower is up on the very top.
I'm glad we came and did this because it's kind of like your lunch break, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lunch break. Get on back.
I got to learn how to do
some work done.
Low gears and the high gears in this car. This is a new car to us, and it's quite fancy.
Yeah.
It was his mom's
It's
car.
kind of a high-end Toyota Highlander.
And we are very blessed that he inherited this from his mom, and his brothers didn't mind either, so we are blessed to have it because we would never buy anything this high.
It's pretty nice.
It's not our personality.
It's kind of one of the feature-rich Highlanders is what we're driving.
Now it's older model. It's 2016, but it's super new to us, so that's what matters. So
it's been taken care of.
Oh yeah, totally taken care of. Oh man, I'm not going to speed down the mountain because I don't want to lose our brakes. So I also don't want to ride the brakes either. This is pretty right here.
Yeah.
I like this.
I enjoy Nikki driving for me. I'm not driving, it's Nikki driving.
I'm trying to take it a little slower so y'all can see a whole lot of things.
There's that crazy curve.
So that curve does look bad coming from this way.
I know.
So when you're coming from this way, it's like, whoa.
Yep.
Let's get it turned. There we go. It's like the curves that they did in Forrest Gump.
Yep.
Over
at Grandfather Mountain.
Grandfather Mountain.
Yep.
You know, we need to go to Grandfather Mountain. It'd be
We
nice.
haven't been there in a while.
We didn't have the Emerald City to go visit tomorrow at Oz. We would totally go.
We're going to I got to shoot video and photos at a gala. That's on Saturday.
So we got me a ticket though.
Yeah, Nikki's
Tony's
gonna go
ticket
with
is free. So I'm going to walk around and people watch and look at what's for sale on auction.
The gala every year has a theme. It's for the foundation at the hospital, and this year it's like the Emerald City, like from Land of Oz. So that's why she said go to the Emerald City. I assume I've not been over there to see it, but I'm assuming they're decorating everything with greens and make it look like Wizard of Oz. Hendrix has not stuck his head in the whole way.
No, he's enjoying his little ride.
Sniffing everything.
I'm gonna pull over up here. There's one behind us.
Yeah, pull it. I was kind of going to ask you to pull over anyway, just so we can, like I say, if you stop, then we can resolve all the leaves and get a really nice look around. See what the Insta360 will actually do. Okay, you're good now. Yeah, you gotta let this people. That's the funny. Me and Tom, we rode up here yesterday. Not a single car. We didn't see a single car the whole time.
I think these are locals too that probably live on this hill.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to take up let them go on about their day. They might be come home from lunch, or I don't want to be riding too slow in front of them. How pretty that tree is.
Yeah, that tree is beautiful.
Gosh.
I noticed that yesterday. I guess it's some
on
sort of
people's property.
Yep, some sort of sugar maple hybrid.
Look
I guess.
at that. I bet Ironworks did that.
Yeah, they probably did. That is a beautiful tree. Several of them.
And they put some cypresses there, so they can have a little bit more private. Look at that piece of woodwork.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Is that if I know that you and Alan could do that. I know you could.
Might be able to. Tom saw it yesterday. He said that he thought about trying to do wood carvings. And the thing about, you never seen the art Tom does. Like, so I shoot for realism. Tom was always good at doing stuff like that, sort of like almost cartoon versions of things, and he's really pretty good. He has there's a whole lot of drawings. His stuff was always funny. He tried to do little, cartoon looking stuff. And I told him, I said, I think you could do that, if you had the right tools.
I want to get one of those clips and show that to Alan.
Yep.
And since Alan does all the wood carving stuff, see if he could carve us some bears. Alan does, or my cousin does.
He does wood turning.
He does wood turning, and he's just really good. And he did a kind of a mountain mural on my cousin's wall. So Tony, again, no, that's somebody's house there.
Yeah, but David might be up there. If you want to ride up the road.
That is somebody's house.
Now this is it. This is the hidden hill. Okay. But that's the road you go up to it. Yeah. I don't know whose house that is beside it, but there is a house close to it. I'll show it on the video.
I wouldn't want to be that house next to it, and there's a big old party going on all the time. Keep looking back at him. He's fun. I forget that so our dog has I bought a booster seat for both of the vehicles, and he loves them. And he gets strapped in, and he's able to be safety harnessed in and not be able to hop out the windows. So we can put the window all the way down. He's doing that look at me like,
I'm having a good time, Mom.
Yep. That's the look he's giving me, like, oh, this is so much fun. That's that look. See that sign there?
Yep.
Make us a sign like that for property below the house.
All right.
But, we can. We've got wood everywhere. And we need to dig up the private property sign. Put it back there.
David's Roofing. Must be roofing a house down in there.
I wonder what it looked like up here to see the hurricane down below.
That's crazy. I bet it was wild looking.
I'm sure it was bad weather up here too, but I bet you could also see what was happening down below.
Yeah, it's the entrance to the top of the mountain up here. If it's 2,790 feet or whatever it was we're at, that's not a whole lot less than where I grew up. So Little Switzerland's maybe only 3,200 feet. It's about, we were almost within 500 feet of what Little Switzerland would be back there. So you don't think of that. You know, you Mitchell County, you think of the high mountains, but not down here in Burke. You're almost as high as Little Switzerland over there.
That beautiful yellow tree.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's crazy beautiful.
Oh, they're just gorgeous.
These are just native trees here, you know. It makes you want to go and see if you can find a little seedling in the woods beside it and dig one up and take it back with you. Some of the prettiest maples up here. Yeah, I haven't shared a driving video in a long time.
So they're putting some tiny homes in there.
Yep, sure are.
That's what that is. 3 of them look like. We could probably do that on our property. We could probably put 2 on the property down below.
Yep.
They just have to be on wheels and they'd be fine. You wouldn't have to, and it puts you about 2 tiny homes. Keep them clean, you know, gutted out. One of them is your studio and one is your tools.
Yeah. Huh.
Probably cheaper than building a building. Because if they've got 3 back there on that very small little piece of property, there's no way they can say no here in Burke County to 2 down on our property, you know, or a large one down there, right?
I don't know. Who knows what they can say no to? Kind of strange politics. Maybe. Something to think about.
Why tell them everything?
So I've got to do this 2 days in a row. It's been pretty awesome.
I bet so.
I was driving yesterday. Today I'm riding it. It's kind of different experience. Getting to look around and see more. Tom said all the leaves are already off the trees up in Mitchell County.
They always go off up there first. You get down here and it's still fall and pumpkins and palms up there. It already starts to look like winter.
Winter starts about November 1. It seems like.
Ooh, that's a big rock right there.
Fell off.
Kind of like to have it. It was gorgeous.
Pretty rock.
It's a beautiful rock.
Need to be driving the truck to get that rock.
If we had the truck, even then it would be hard to pick that up though.
Probably picking it up.
150 pounds.
Another rock would come fall on me while I'm picking it up. My luck. We're pretty much off the mountain now, almost. A little bit more of it.
He's getting tired. He's kind of leaned back. He's still looking out, but he's leaned all the way back in his little booster seat. I bet that was something to get that trailer up here. Ride a whole trailer up this hill. had 2 cars get behind us. So
It's not too bad.
that was not bad at all. Somebody built a massive, nice mailbox then.
Yeah, that was like 15 mailboxes altogether. That's crazy.
Gosh, those morning glories.
Mulls Grove Baptist.
That's for rent. So, go ahead. You turn that off.
Yeah. Well, we're going to stop up here at the church again. I guess this ends our tour. So, as usual, peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like. Let us know what you think of the trip and how the X5 video did.